Who was that? Okay. Okay, so I'm telling them to click the link above and they can watch that link. I'm gonna look on the YouTube channel. Okay, hey guys. So we are live here. And we are gonna do a book club mastermind, right? Book club mastermind. Hey, Dr. Tanika. Hey, Cameron. Hey, who else? Tiffany. I'm looking at the YouTube channel over here. Tiffany is here. India's here. I'm looking at this YouTube over here, guys. If you can, make sure you share this because this is vital information, okay, that we never learned, okay, in school, right, about wealth, right, about understanding, money, how to have money, how to, be a part of the money energy, how to win, at this game, of money, right? So for some of you, you may not know me. Majority of you should know me, right? So I've been online for about 6 years, right? And I used to be a social worker. I completely hated the job, right? I always wanted to help people. I just really didn't know the capacity where I wanted to help people. And I always wanted to be a math teacher because I'm good with numbers, right? But I kept failing the tests and I just gave up. And I said, I don't want to be a teacher no more. So I settled for social work, and social work was worse, okay? I wasn't helping anyone. The system is designed to keep people confined. And for me, I like to do stuff. I like to go places. I like to be motivated. I'm ambitious. And that job was like kind of like a box. And I couldn't spread my wings, kind of like, like the little baby birds, they're trying to learn how to fly. So I felt like that. I felt like that at my job, and it made me sick. So I got fired. Thank God. Hallelujah. Right? That was the best thing that ever happened to me. Right? Because now I was able to get my life back. I was able to think now for myself. I was able to now be creative. My cousin introduced me to network marketing. And after seeing these young people making millions of dollars just simply by sharing products and services with others, and I'm like, well, if they can do it, I can do it too, right? I'm no different. They're black, I'm black. They from the hood, I'm from the hood. What's the difference, right? They just putting in the work, right? So now I came online and I had to find my way. I had to feel my way. This was in 2012. I had to find my way around this thing, right? And I had to figure out, what I really wanted. So I came to the conclusion after hiring mentor after mentor, course after course, going here, going there. I finally found that I'm a woman, so I might as well, serve women, right? I might as well be a resource for women, right? But here's the thing, right? I'm not like a sensitive person, right? So I'm not really sensitive to people's feelings, right? And some people don't like that. Some people need you to be sensitive to them. But I learned in business, right, that you cannot have any emotions. Okay, you cannot have emotions. You cannot be emotional if someone joins or don't join or don't buy, right? So I've been online for 6 years, right? But I didn't get committed until 2014. And when I say committed, that means I made a decision, right? That I'm going to ride this thing till the wheels fall off. Okay. I'm going to make sure this will make my family. Okay. $500,000 later, fast forward, to 2018. Now I done built global teams that made 6 figures in the Amazon store. Okay. And make money every single day. Done bought me a Benz, done bought me a house. I travel different places. I take my kids places. I do what I want to do. So I'm able to fly now. So I got out of that fucking box, right? I'm able to fly. And now my whole goal in life is to help other women fly, right? There's a lot of women like, you know what? I got some fucking wings too, but I can't seem to flap these motherfuckers. I believe that. Right, I got some wings, right, Rhonda? I got wings, but I can't, right? You feel. So I now I made a decision, right? I didn't need a degree for this. I didn't need to call the coroner. I didn't call nobody. I just made a decision. And I said, you know what? I'm going to help other women fly. Right. And I've been helping a lot of women, right, in my online marketing career. And I absolutely love it. I get to sleep when I want, wake up when I want, do what I want, make money daily. It's a lovely thing. I'm telling you, and learning, and I get to meet with, great people. I get to be around people that are pulling me up and not pulling me down. Okay. So this space of internet marketing, if you're looking for another career, right? You don't have to go to college for this. Yeah, you have to invest some money though.
Yeah.
But you don't have to go to college for this. All you need to do is have a good system, be consistent, right? And be following the right people. Okay. I always tell people it's not wrong with copying a cat as long as you're copying the right one. Okay. So I decided to do this book club because I think book clubs are very effective, right? So for some of you on the YouTube channel, so I'm going to go back and forth. So for some of you that are on the YouTube channel, okay, right now, if you guys do not have this book, these two books, okay, you need to get these books, okay? These are the books that we should have doggone got in junior high school and high school. So a lot of us, if we would have got this, we wouldn't have went to college. Believe me, I sure the hell wouldn't have. Okay, if we would have got just simple knowledge, okay, that could have helped us to be further along than we are now. So get these two books. They are by two Black men, Ash Cash, and the other one is Will Roundtree. Okay, now we're going to be talking about these books, right? So I'm going to go back and forth on the YouTube channel. So hey Yvonne, hey Aisha, Dr. Tanika, Kathy, hey guys. So if you have this book, you can say your thoughts. You can type out your thoughts over here. Hey Rakeem, you can type out your thoughts. You can leave your comments about the book and what you like most about the book and what are you going to do differently now that you have new knowledge. See, I deal with a lot of people, okay, in this online marketing space. There's a ton of people I deal with, and most people get information and do zero with it, okay? This is not the point of gaining knowledge. The point of gaining knowledge, my friends, okay, is to actually do something with it so it can change your life, okay? So these two books, all right, has changed my life because, to be honest, I really didn't know nothing about credit 3-4 years ago. Yeah, I had credit cards. I was, doing credit cards and maxing out credit cards and getting cash off the credit cards and all that. Yeah, but I really didn't understand credit. Okay, and credit is king, not cash. Let's be clear. Okay, credit is king, not cash. Okay. So the whole purpose, right, of credit, right? So I'm going to be asking some questions too, so the people on the panel can definitely, chime in, and I want you guys to let me know what you guys think. So what is credit, right? What do you guys, before you read this book, okay, what was your definition of what you thought credit was? Because for me, I thought it was just, okay, they just want to give me some money now, and I pay them, back later. But I didn't know about the score, the FICO, how it does this, how it gives you. I didn't know all this other stuff that I'm learning now. And for the past 3 years, I had no clue about all of this stuff, right? So what is credit? Even on the YouTube channel, guys, you can definitely comment. What is credit? What is credit, right? You guys on the panel too can, chime in. What is credit?
Basically, credit. Can you hear me, Tanisha? Basically, credit is kind of like your report card for life. It's a record that establishes how well you manage your finances over time.
Okay. Okay. So what is credit? What is credit, Prashita?
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all can't hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like a report card
Right.
of, how well you're doing in managing, your debts, your liabilities, um your finances basically.
Okay. Let me
It's
see
like a
what
report
people are
card.
saying. Let me see what people are saying on YouTube. Okay. Credit determines how much you are able to get now and pay later. So this is what I think Cameron said this. Uh, hey Will, hey Will. Well rounded. Well rounded. Hey guys. Hey guys. So we're on the YouTube channel and we are live here. So we're talking about credit. Remember, this is the stuff. I never learned this shit. I never learned anything about credit, like the real purpose of credit and how credit literally, friends, can help you to build. So I'm going to read the actual definition from Credit is King by Will Roundtree. Okay, a black man, right, doing it. So credit is the ability of a customer to obtain goods or services before payment, based on the trust that payment will be made in the future. Okay? See, this is simple but hard, right? Because if it was so simple, then we all would have 800 credit score right now.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna read it again. Credit, right? So everybody on the YouTube channel, make sure, if you don't have this book, get the book. You can read this book in 2 hours on your lunch break, sneak in the bathroom or whatever, read it on your on your break at work. However, you got to get it done, right? Read this book, right? Credit is the ability, right? The ability of a customer to obtain goods or services before payment. Okay, so you can go do what you want to do, right, before you pay for it, right? Mm-hmm. And then it says based on the trust, right? Based on the trust that the payment will be made in the future. This is what America's actually living on, and tell you the truth, America's living on fucking credit from everybody.
Right.
Right. But see, America's doing it the wrong way, right? We want to do it so that we can get real estate, right? So that we can have access, to money. See, I didn't know this, right? And even in this online marketing space, they don't teach you about credit either, right? Online marketing is just let's make money, period.
Right.
That's it. For real. It's just make money, period, right? But it's more to just making money, friends, right? We have to understand this thing. Okay, we really have to understand. So if we go and get something on credit, a lot of people have this, right? Now the banks are trusting us to pay this stuff back in the future, right? But that's based on what? How can the banks trust us, right? It's based on what?
Your credit score.
Right. Your credit score, right? And your credit score is what? Right? Again, your report card.
Yep.
Right? Of what you've been doing this whole time, right? See, yeah. It's easy. It's easy to say, and it's an easy concept to grasp. But to actually put this into place now is another ball game. Okay? Remember that, all right? It's easy. This is why we need to master this, okay? Because we need to teach our children. I don't care if your child is 2. I don't give a damn if they're 22. They need this book, okay? They need to understand these principles of life. Credit is a life principle. Having good credit is a life principle. Okay. So this book, Credit is King. Okay. What I like about this book is that it breaks down. Okay. So I'm gonna just tell you guys the chapters, right? It breaks down literally everything that we need to know. What is credit? What is a credit score? Credit modeling, credit effectiveness, credit delinquencies, what makes up the credit score, credit myths, how to rebuild your credit. Okay, credit scores that affect interest rates. Okay, think about that. Think about right now. about your credit cards or mortgage payments, car notes. What are the interest rates on those things?
17 to
those
20%.
revolving accounts. Right. Sherelle, put your face on here.
Let's see.
Dominique and Sherelle. Right. So interest rate. Think about these things that you have in your life, right? All your bills that you have and the interest rate, right, on these bills. Think about it. Is it high or is it low? Right? Just think about it. You ain't got to say nothing, right? Just think about these interest rates, okay, on your accounts, right? Is it hurting you or is it serving you? Okay, think about that because interest rates are motherfucker. Okay, people literally spend more in interest than whatever the shit was costing.
Yep.
Think about that. Think about that. But if we were to learn this little simple thing, you know how much more money we all can have right now? Think about that, right? Think about that. Just from interest, okay? Think about that. Just from the doggone interest rate. What are credit trade lines? Debt to income ratio, establishing business credit, okay? Choosing a correct credit repair company, debt settlement, the power of a goodwill letter, how to apply for credit, credit sins, leveraging good credit, dealing with collection agencies. How many people got shit in collection agencies? Right? That's just sitting there collecting interest. All right. Dealing with student loan debt. That's another issue. If we would have had this book before college, a lot of us wouldn't have no student loans. That's for sure. Okay. Becoming an authorized user, disputing errors and delinquencies, financing and leasing vehicles, identity theft, credit laws, and protections. And inside of this book, they also have sample letters. Okay. Inside of this book, they also have sample letters, okay, that we can use to dispute certain things, right? But we're in a business also, right, that also shows us how to fix our credit, right, for MYEcon, right? And we're in this business to help empower ourselves, what, financially, right? So who knows the difference between a credit score and a FICO score?
Oh.
Who knows the difference between a credit score and a FICO score? So Rick is in the building. The name of the author. So the name of the book is Credit is King by Will Roundtree. Especially on loans. Will Roundtree. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys on the YouTube channel. I can see everybody. So make sure you guys share this. Okay, share this information. All right, with your people. Text 20 people in your phone this link. So what is the difference between credit score and a FICO score? Okay. What do the creditors actually use when you're applying for credit? Right? It's in the book. Right? It's in the book. What does the creditors use? Okay, when they are trying, when you're trying to get credit. You say something, Rhonda?
No, I was saying, isn't it the Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion?
Well, those are the credit bureaus, right?
Oh, okay.
Those are the credit bureaus, right? Those are the people that our information is sold to, and then the creditors are reporting to these people. Remember, the credit bureaus are nothing but a business that collects all of our data. That's it. And it's public information. Okay. Did you guys know that the Bureau, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian are businesses? And what is a business? In business to make money?
Yeah.
So they literally, are getting paid to have all of our information housed, okay, on their platforms. Yep. And this is what the creditors use. okay, to determine what they're going to give us, whether they're going to give us a $500 credit limit or a $5,000 credit limit. Okay, so they use these ones, but FICO score. Okay, what is a FICO score though?
Isn't it like the there's an echo. Isn't it like the main brand name? Like it's the umbrella like score, your main score, but the three bureaus have.
Well, your FICO score would be considered your middle score.
Right, but it's basically, you know, the main score that Experian, TransUnion, Equifax are report. I don't know, like the median.
So each credit bureau, right? Each credit bureau now has a different score.
Right? And why is that?
Right, because here's the thing, right? And it talks about this in the book, right? Remember, each credit bureau is a business, and the creditors can report to any one of these businesses. Your Chase credit card may only report to Experian. Okay, your Capital One credit card may only report to TransUnion. Right, so this is why with even MYEcon, right? If you guys are not involved with MYEcon, you need to get involved. Right, MYEcon allows you to print out all of your credit reports from all three bureaus for free. So you can see what's on it and say, you know, what's correlating and what's not. Right, because like I said, Chase may report something, okay, to one bureau and not report it to the next. Right, remember, they're not obligated. Right, they're not obligated. Remember, this is literally public information. That's why identity theft is rampant, especially on the internet. That's why you got to protect yourself, because your information, all of our information, is free. Okay, online, and people can tap into this. People can get your social. Okay, people can run up. I've heard of people running up $100,000 credit in their name.
That happened to my friend, and she wasn't even allowed back. She was in a different country, and because somebody stole her identity and it was a crime, she wasn't allowed back in until it was resolved.
Wow. Wow. So Patricia said that her friend, somebody stole her identity, okay, and ran up their credit, and she wasn't able to enter the country until this whole thing was resolved.
Yeah, they had ran up federal, like, you know, did all these crimes, these financial crimes in her name, and she was abroad traveling, didn't know, and they were like, until it's resolved, technically you can't come back in until. She had to resolve that from abroad. Wow.
Identity theft, friends, is a major issue in the world. With the internet, is a free-for-all. Okay, this is the truth. Okay, so your FICO score is what the creditors, right? You want to get a loan, you want to get a mortgage, you want to get a car. No, they use that score to determine your interest rates and how much you can borrow. Okay, so in the book here, let me go back. So the FICO score, the breakdown for the FICO score is as follows. Okay, if you have a credit under 400, you have horrible credit. Okay, so we need to know that too, right? We need to know the credit scores, right? And we need to know what we can apply for with the credit that we currently have. So credit is considered good credit if you have a 678 to a 723. Anything after a 723 is considered excellent credit. Right? Now, how many people have good to great credit? Right? Majority of people have 300, 400, 500 credit. Okay? So if you have credit under 400, it's horrible. Okay? You will not be able to get a loan or anything, okay, like that, all right, to boost your score. Now, what you can do, all right, if you have a credit under like 600 or 500 or 300, right, you can get a secure line. Who knows what a secure line of credit is?
Don't you have to go to the bank and put a certain amount of money on a card, and then you could use that card?
Right. So a secure line of credit, okay, a secure line of credit is you go to the bank with your money and you're putting your money up as collateral, so you're no risk to the bank anymore.
Yep.
Okay? Where you know you're not a risk. Even if you got a 300 credit score, you can go to the bank and say, here, bank, you know, I want a $500 credit card. So they give it to you and they put your money into a savings account. Now you're not a risk to them, because if you don't pay your bill, guess what? They just take your money.
Yep.
Okay? But that's also a good way to build your credit up, right? So some of you guys that didn't know that, and you have a teenager who wants to build their credit and they're 18 or 16 and over, they can do a secure credit card. Okay? And they can start building their credit, right? I didn't know anything about credit, right? I didn't learn about credit until I was in my late 20s. Okay? So now remember, the information that we get, right, we transfer it to our children, which is called wealth building, right? So if we know, now we know our FICO score, if we know, you know, a way to build good credit, we need to tell our children, right? So I'm gonna read this too. A credit score between 400 and 500 is still very bad, and it's unlikely that you will do better in terms of securing a loan until you raise your score. A score between 500 and 600 is considered very low, but you might get a loan. However, if you do get a loan and your credit score is between 500 and 600, guess what? Your interest rate will be through the damn roof. Okay, that's the problem, right? A credit score between 600 and 700 is considered good credit, right? And you'll be able to get approved for most loans, but your interest rate can still be high, right? So if you get good credit between 700 and 800, all right, you can now literally get more and with lower interest rate. So you'll be paying what? Less over time. I posted a picture on my Instagram, and it was someone, they bought the same car, right? Same $30,000 car, but one had a 500 credit score and another one had an 800 credit score. So over 6-year period of time, the one that had the 500 credit score ended up paying an extra $10,000.
Wow.
For the same car.
That's a lot.
The person that had the 800 paid $2,000. Right? So right there, that should open up your mind and say, I need good credit. I don't want to be paying the bank all this extra money I don't even have. Okay? See, this is why we got to forward think, right? So what we're learning, we need to teach our children so we can help our children save some money. Our nieces and nephews, godchildren, whoever, the next generation, right? Save some money, okay? So we know these things now, so we need to transfer the information, okay? So do you guys know about medical debt? They changed the law for medical debt too.
No, what is that?
Right. So if you're sick, so you need to write this down. This was a shocker to me, right? If you're sick, you have cancer, or you have like another type of disease, right? That where you take a lot of meds for. With some diseases that people, besides cancer, cancer taking people out here left and right. Mm-hmm. Some diseases, whatever is whatever disease, right, that you have, that's like a tragic disease such as cancer. Do you know your credit score will drop?
That's terrible.
Mm-hmm. That's terrible, right? That's terrible. Well, here's how. So I did research and I said, well, why? Like, because they're sick? What does if your credit score is based on your financial history, what does your medical history have to do with this? So
you're at high risk for not living to pay it back.
What you said, Betty?
You're at high risk for not living long enough to pay the debt back.
Yep. But also too, okay, they look at you now as a liability because you're going to be focusing on your medications. You're not going to be focused on paying no damn bill back. You trying to stay alive. So if you have any type of disease that requires a lot of attention, like cancer, your credit score can drop. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm. It's sad. It's sad, friends. You see how credit plays a big part in our lives? Okay? Credit plays a big part in our lives, all right? So now there's three type of accounts. There's open accounts, revolving accounts, and installment accounts. What is an open account? What is a revolving account? What is an installment account? How many people have revolving accounts, open accounts, and installment accounts?
I don't know.
Right. See, these are certain things we need to know.
Right.
Right. We need to know this stuff. Okay. We truly need to know this. So open accounts bear no interest. Okay. And they need to be paid in full every month, like a cell phone bill. Okay. Like a utility bill. Okay. The monthly bills that we have to pay. Okay. Because those bills bear no interest. You're not getting interest on your cell phone bill. Okay. So those are open accounts. All right. So write that down. But it's in this book. See, the information is in the book.
Right.
But if you don't read it and apply it, you're going to end up paying an extra $10,000 for the same cost somebody else paid only $2,000 for. Okay. So revolving accounts. What is revolving accounts? See, everybody in MYEcon should know this, right? Because you should have printed out your credit score and it tells you how many revolving accounts you got.
The revolving accounts would be your credit cards. There would be things that you keep, and it changes based on how you pay it down, and then you may make more purchases. So it keeps going. It revolves. It just keeps going round and round.
Keep going. You have credit cards, HELOCs, and lines of credit. Okay, so you guys need to know that, right? Revolving accounts. Okay, what are installment accounts?
An installment account would be like your car note. You have, or your mortgage. You have a set number of payments. The time frame is already defined. It's a certain number of installments, and you're done.
Yep. So installment is loans, mortgages, car notes, and student loans. Right? How many people have student loans? Student loans is a motherfucker.
Yes.
Yeah. See, the student loans is a trap.
Yeah.
So they sell us the dream of going to school and getting a good job. But in order to get this good job, we need this degree that we need to pay 50 grand for first. Right? Yeah. Then when you get out of school, you look for a job for 5 years, can't find one in the field, then you start to settle. Now you still got $50,000 in student loan debt. Here's the issue. A major issue, student loan debt. Okay? Majority, now I'm not going to say 100%, but majority of the time, you can't put it in bankruptcy.
You can't.
Now, there's people I've heard of literally putting their student loans in bankruptcy, right? But 99% of people, they stuck for life with a student loan.
They can't go in chapter 7 where they're totally written off. They can only go in 11 or 14, I think, when you have a payback plan.
Right. See, that's a trap, right? It's a money trap for the bank. It's a business for the banks. Because remember, if you're paying your student loan, that's residual income for them. Okay. People die with student loan debt. Here's the issue with student loan debt. Okay. It doesn't. Here's the thing. Believe it or not, guys, student loan debt does not affect your credit heavily. Okay. Because student loan debt is like a collections. Mm-hmm. Okay. In the book, right? If you read the book, you understand what I'm saying, right? It's like a collection account. Okay. Here's the problem with student loans. If you die, your husband or your children will now get that debt.
That's messed up.
Mm.
Y'all think it's a game? Die and see what happens. Don't listen to me. All this is in the book. Okay. Wow. See, it's a trap. You see what you see? Are you guys understanding? You know, this is a money trap. This is why people cannot rub two pennies together to make 2 cents, because they're in this money trap, right? This is why we have to understand where we are going. We have to understand how we're going to leverage credit. We got to understand how to make money. I always tell people, there's nothing wrong with a job, but if that's all you have, forget it. If that's all that you have to depend on, forget it. Forget about financial independence and anything else. Okay? That's why creating a business for yourself is so vital to you, your children, and your financial future. Okay? So credit is everything, friends. Making money is everything too. Okay? You got to be able to make money, right? So that you can pay off these bills so that when you do die, your children ain't picking up the bill. Or your spouse ain't picking up the bill. Okay? But how do you offset that? So say if you do die, right? And you have a $50,000 student loan, right? So this is why you financially plan. Say you do die and you have a $50,000 student loan. How can that get paid when you die? Who knows? Who knows the answer to that?
Life insurance.
Life insurance. Ain't that a lovely thing? Ain't life insurance a lovely thing? Ain't life insurance a lovely thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Life insurance is also a wealth building tool. Majority of people don't even think about life insurance, and then when their mother died, they on GoFundMe on Facebook. Right? See, that's not financial education. That's not setting yourself up to win. That's setting yourself to fail. Everybody should have life insurance. You can even have a term life insurance, $500,000 for under $100 a month.
Yeah.
You invest into your future so your kids won't suffer.
Tanisha, I was going to tell you, I went into my bank. I'm with a credit union. And the guy told me the other day, he said a lot of times if you're with a credit union, you might have a credit union to a life insurance policy tied to your account, or a low cost one that you don't even know. That's a benefit to you being a member of that credit union.
It is. That's true.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, guess what?
But you know what? What the crazy part about that is?
You got to get a part of a credit union.
The crazy part about that is that they send out forms for you to designate a beneficiary. And a lot of people ignore it and think it's junk mail.
Yep.
So what happens when they leave and there's no beneficiary?
The bank, credit union.
Yep.
Right. It's a sad part, right? But everybody should have life insurance. It's not a game. Okay? Everybody should have life insurance. You don't want to leave your kids the bill. Your kids going to hate you when you die.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. You could have been the best mom. Let you die with $50,000. You ain't got no fucking life insurance. And they got to pay it. Or let you die and your spouse got to pay that. We have to set ourselves up. Remember, the system already has a way to trap us. Okay? We have to overcome this trap. It's a trap for real. So everybody should have life insurance. And they talk about this in the book too. Life insurance. Life insurance. They got so many agents and all this other 20 people. You could get life insurance anywhere. Okay? So set ourselves up. So we're going to move to this book, the 444, because I can literally talk all night, for real. But listen, some of y'all got to go to work, okay? And I don't want people dropping off, falling asleep, okay? I'm going to move to this book, okay? Who read this book, the 444 by Ash? Ash Cash signed my book. I met him at a Brothers in Briefcases event. And I'm supposed to be on his radio show next month in New York City. So I'll be posting some stuff where I'm going to be on the show so you guys can actually tune in, all right? So who read this book? If you don't have this book, guys, get this book too. It's the wake-up call, the financial inspiration learned from the 444. Who knows what the 444 is?
Jay-Z, baby.
Came out with a song to empower us, right? Jay-Z came out, a black man, right? He came out with a song to empower us. How do we actually listen to the song? Not just listening to it because it sounds good. Let's listen to it. No, actually listen to the words and took it in.
I'm an old head. The book made me go back and listen to the song.
Right.
Yeah, I have to go back and listen to it too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So this book literally breaks down every part. So let me read the chapters in this book. Financial freedom is our only hope. Fuck looking rich and dying broke. Forfeit the V12 engine. Credit, that's how they did it. Merrily eat off these income streams. Please don't lie over your neighborhood. Take real chances over advances. The spiritual stuff really works. Emery passed and you niggas didn't. What's better than 1 billion? 2, generational wealth is the key.
Yep.
This book needs to be in every school.
Yeah.
This book needs to be in every school. Elementary. Right? Because we can help them. So by the time they get to high school, they have some sense. They just need to be in elementary, starting at 4th grade. Because they can read at 4th grade. Hopefully. Right? So I'm going to read some paragraphs that I've circled. And if you guys want to chime in, you definitely can. So I'm going to read this because a lot of stuff I highlight. I'm not going to read everything, but some stuff I highlighted. The simple truth is that in this place that we call America home of the free, land of the brave, you have almost no power if you don't own anything. The simple truth is that in this place we call America, the home of the free, the land of the brave, you almost have no power if you own nothing, right? Freedom isn't free. Without ownership, things can be taken away from you without notice. Instead of working for money, we need to begin to allow money to work for us. Okay? This means acting your wage and not your want size. Using the income that you make to secure your financial future. This begins with saving your money, using that money to create something that you will own, make money from what you own, and repeat the cycle. The first steps in this process is paying yourself first. What do you guys think about that paragraph?
Very true.
What do you guys think about that paragraph? So when he's saying that freedom is not free if you don't own nothing, right? How many people right now own nothing?
A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of people own nothing. Okay? A lot of people, hey Albert, a lot of people, okay, own nothing. So what does that mean? If you own nothing from this little paragraph,
you have no freedom.
You have no freedom. See, this is shit we should learn in fucking elementary school. You don't own shit, you ain't got no freedom. You want some freedom, own some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Kids can get that. Kids can get shit easy.
Yeah, they can.
They can just get it with a drop of a dime. I would have got this if I was in 4th grade. You would have got it, Betty, right? If you was in 4th grade and heard that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But then here's a flip side. What is freedom? Here's the flip side. What is freedom? What is freedom? What is freedom? Right? What is freedom? Okay, what is freedom? Harriet Tubman was trying to save us. Harriet Tubman was trying to get us free. 90% of us said, nah, you go ahead, I'm good. I'm gonna stay with the master. What is freedom? See, we all have our own definition of what freedom is. My definition is thinking free without restrictions, no anxiety, right? No stress, no worries.
That's a good freedom.
Okay. But some people may say, long as I got 100 grand in the bank, I'm free. Everybody's different. What is your definition, Rhonda, of freedom?
Like you said, no worries, no stress, living life, you know, not having to worry about bills and things like that. Just stress-free is freedom.
Right.
And a lot
of thoughts, okay, is what keep us in bondage for real. Okay, our thoughts. You guys can comment on the YouTube channel. What is freedom? Okay, what is freedom? Right? What is freedom to you guys? What do you guys think freedom is? Okay, what is freedom? Right? And are we truly free? Okay, think about that. Right, Crescendo, what do you think freedom is? Or what is your definition?
I think freedom is like being able to do things on my own terms, you know, financially. Like for me, freedom was when I was able to walk out my job and say, I don't need this. I don't need to be treated like that. But if I didn't have that, I would still be there, right? So I think freedom is like being able to make decisions on your own terms and not necessarily have to have money or debt or whatever drive your actions and your decisions.
Okay. So Goshinta defines her freedom because she literally walked off her job, what, a couple months ago, right?
April.
Right, April. So she walked off her job, right? So she considers that to be freedom, all right? Because she was able to give her boss the middle finger, right? And be out. Some people don't see it as freedom. because they be scared to death.
Yeah.
To leave their job because all they gonna be thinking is about, well, my mortgage is due next month. I can't be walking off this job. Okay. Some people think they're free because they have a job. Right? So everybody has a different definition of freedom. Okay, so I'm going to the next chapter he has here. No, the same chapter. It says having a live for today mentality because tomorrow is not promised attitude can set you back financially. Okay, having money is one thing, but being able to keep it, grow it, spend it wisely, okay, is the key. That's why we must create a roadmap for our money, okay, by the way of budgeting. My team, I always tell you guys, have money set aside to grow your business. You cannot grow a business on air. You cannot grow a business on your looks. That's out. Okay? See, these are certain little things. If we would have grasped this in 4th grade, we all could have an extra 10 million somewhere, for real.
Yeah.
Okay? These are critical. So when I say stuff, I'm literally repeating it from stuff I heard from my mentors or things that I've read. Okay? So it's not rocket science, right? Being broke is rocket science. I'm tell you that shit. Okay? Being broke is rocket for real. It's rocket science. It's rocket science. Even with my econ, it's only $35 a month. Motherfuckers can't pay $35 a month.
Can I add something, Tanisha?
Yeah.
Because when you're talking about, setting money aside or paying yourself first, one of the things that I like from the book when he was talking about your financial freedom fund, he called it like the hashtag FFF, or in Christian's case, the FUF fund, which is, if you want to walk off your job. So, saying F you to your boss.
Hold up. So Sherelle just said something. Did everybody hear what she said? Did everyone hear what she said? All right, so I'm going to repeat what she said. She said in the book, in the 444, everybody need to get this book, okay? She said that he talked about having a financial freedom fund, okay? So that means you're paying yourself first, or that's going to be your pot to your freedom, right? But what Sherelle said, she said you need to have a fuck you account or fuck you, pot to say fuck you at your job. Because here's the reality, friends: 90% of people hate their job. 90. This is worldwide. This ain't just America. Let's be clear on that. 90% of people hate their job. Why do you think most people commit suicide on a Monday? Because Friday seems too damn far.
Tanisha,
90% people. Okay.
What Sherelle said.
That's a high percentage.
That's literally, I think they're saying Sherelle. That's how you say your name?
Sherelle, yeah, Sherelle.
Yes.
That's literally what I did, because I literally started creating this fund, and at the time I didn't know it was called a freedom fund. And one day they was just acting crazy at my job, and I opened my account and I looked at my fund and I was like, "This is the day I'm quitting."
Right. So you heard her, Sherelle?
I heard her.
Yeah. So she said she had a fuck you fund. She just didn't know it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good fun to have. Go get a jar. I remember I went to the Millionaire Mastermind with T. Harv Eker, and he made us get these jars for food, for bills, for expenses, for whatever, right? And each one of them, you had to get a jar and label it. So get a jar, clear jar, and say "fuck you," whatever. What's your supervisor? Whatever your supervisor name, Jerry. Fuck you, Jerry, and put money into it.
I love it.
Let's right. Are y'all feeling that?
I am.
I'm gonna go to the dollar store and get some jars.
Feeling that on the YouTube channel? Are y'all feeling that? Fuck you, Jerry, or fuck you, Nancy, whatever the fuck your boss name is. See, we gotta trick our mind, right, into winning. Okay, and if it's gonna take me to put a fund every time I get paid until this fuck you, Jerry fund, I'm motivated, baby. I'm getting up every day, getting my ass to motherfucking work. I'm getting my ass there. I can't wait to get to work to get paid so I can pay my damn fuck you, Jerry fund.
I like that.
Y'all laughing, but this is real deep.
It's so real.
I like that though.
This is real deep. 90. Google the shit. I tell you guys, don't listen to me, right? Don't listen to me, right? I want you to do your own research. Okay, go on Google. 90% of people worldwide hate their job.
Mm-hmm. That's a high percentage.
This is why people dying of cancer. This is why people dying of high blood pressure. This is why people having aneurysms and shit. Heart attacks, constipation, can't think from the job. Okay? So, if you ain't learned nothing else tonight, get a fuck you fund. Okay, for your job. All right, let's get that. All right. So I'm going to read this other paragraph. Okay, where now he's getting into credit, right, and leveraging other people's money, right? Because when you do get credit, you are leveraging other people's money. So it says, whether we realize it or not, credit allows us to use other people's money and make the money work for us. Okay, and that's the true definition of financial freedom. So for me, right, I have a business line of credit. Okay, I got a $50,000 line of credit. Okay, if anything happens to me, my children, my business, the internet goes down, whatever, guess what? I still have access to other people's money through this line of credit. So I'm not stressing over money, never, right? Because in my brain, I have access to other people's money. All right, I'm gonna read that again for you guys. Whether we realize it or not, credit allows us to use other people's money to make our money work for us. That's the true definition of financial freedom. Many Americans struggle with credit, especially Black people. According to 2010 U.S. Federal Reserve Bank report that surveyed the credit worthiness of homeowners, all groups except for Black consumers had average credit scores of 700. Asian had the highest, okay, followed by Hispanics, who had the second highest, followed by whites, who had the third highest, okay? Blacks had low 600s. It's in the book. Don't listen to me. Go read the damn book, right? Blacks had the lower 600s, which was considered fair. To add to that, many African American credit invisible, which means they have insufficient credit history to generate a credit score. You can see why collectively we have to get our FICO score act together. Okay, bad credit, low credit, and no credit at all stops you from making smart moves from wealth building perspective, but it also hurts you in your everyday life. How many people think about money every day?
Every day, all day.
How many people think about money every day?
I do. Every day, all day.
Nope.
And it stays in my face.
Who the fuck don't think about money every day? But here's the thing. Most people think about money stressing over bills. Most people think, damn, how I got to get this money to do this. I got to get this. Why can't it just be, I know that I have access to 10 grand and I can wake up when I want to. Why can't it be I have access to 100,000 and I can wake up when I want to? Majority of people, if they had access to an extra 100,000, they wouldn't go to work.
Yep.
It wouldn't make sense anymore because you have money. People say money ain't everything. Yes, it is. Money is up there with air. Let the air go away. See what happened to all of us. Try not have no money. See what happens. See how you feel. People have heart attacks because they don't got no money.
Yeah.
Think about that. People have heart attacks because they don't have money. Okay? They do not have money. Okay? So we want to think about money in a positive way. We want to think about money, friends, in a positive way. Okay? We want to think about having a lot of money. But in order to have a lot of money, we need that good credit too, because we need to have access. We need to have lines of credit that's going to help us. Then we can teach our children. Then we can show our children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So having a lot of money, we're not just talking about having cash money. We're talking about having access to money.
Power.
How many want to have access to money? I'm not talking about I'm going to my job that I hate every fucking day to just get some fucking pennies.
Mm-mm.
So we have to build our credit. Ash Cash said it. Like I said, guys, don't listen to me. Do your own research. Okay? We have to build our credit, right? So that we can now access more funds. And guess what? When you got some money, baby, you live longer. You're healthier, right? You're not stressing over small things anymore because you got money. But it starts with the credit, but it also starts with your mind. You have to grow this right here so that you can have a good FICO score, so that you can get some access, so you can have a peace of mind. Okay? So what did he say? In order to have freedom, we got to own something, right? And we're not just talking about owning a house, because if you don't pay it, the bank take the shit back anyway. Okay? Owning things, owning assets, right? Owning businesses. This is why I'm an advocate for Black women starting their own business. Single moms. I used to be a single mom. I hated that shit. Okay? Money came in, money went right the fuck out the next second. Like, damn. What the fuck? Did I go to work this week? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right? Single moms need a business on top of your job. The problem is single moms are too strapped. They're too strapped for money. Their money's too tight, right? Those single moms are like this. They want to fly, but it's so tight they can't flat nowhere. And guess what? Here's the problem, right? I love single moms, right? But I don't really have sympathy, right? Because it's like, if you know you can't fly, all you're going to teach your child is to do like this. And then the poverty cycle continues. Your child becomes strapped. Your child becomes tight on money. No one flies. Everybody walk around like ducks. Okay? So this is critical information, friends, that we need to master. Not just get, oh, I read the book and you still broke next year. No. No. Get the book, read the book, apply what's in the book. So next year, let's have access to 10 grand. Let's have access to 100 grand. I give a fuck about my heart. See, if you ain't got no money, that mess with your heart. Some people have heart attacks. Do you care enough about your heart to build wealth for yourself? Right? Do you care enough about your heart, your health? People on 70, 80 pills a month. Like, what the fuck is that? Come on, we got to do better. And it starts with us. I'm 35 years old, friends. I will never be broke another day in my life. I made that decision 5 years ago. And my life has been moving ever since. Thank God. Okay? So I want you guys to make decisions too. I want you guys to make great decisions. I want you guys to focus on your credit so you can take care of your heart. Okay? Your highest power has placed a gift inside of you that you must materialize at some point, or you'll just be wasting your life. Whether it's music, film, technology, books, clothes, or any other gifts you have, make sure that you take the appropriate steps to getting financially free. I'm going to end right there, guys, because I think I gave you enough. I did enough yelling. Okay. But I talk loud, right? Because I need people to get things, right? And if you talk nice and soft, you know, people don't take you seriously, right? You got to really come with some force, right? I'm a force for good. Okay. You want to come, right, with some force so people can say, this shit makes sense what this lady is saying. Okay. This is how I recruit people on Instagram and YouTube. Not talking softly. If you guys follow me and watch my videos, I'm straight to the point. I'm raw. And I really don't feel bad for no adult. Because we all have 24 hours to win in a day. Most people just choose to keep losing. Okay? So we got to focus on credit. We got to focus on our wealth. We got to focus on owning things. And at the same time, teaching our children. You guys want to say anything, you can. Oh, some people say some broke mentality. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Oh, that's nice. Protect your health. I'm telling you, money. Listen, helps improve your health. I'm gonna tell you that shit. That's right, broke mind mentality. I'm reading all these comments over here on YouTube. People are clapping. People are saying this is good information. Make sure you guys share this, out. Yep. Even banks leverage money. Yep. Listen, the banks know everything. We need to know what the banks know. That's it. We need to teach our children what the banks are doing. Mm-hmm. That's it. Right. Each one, this is my motto for life until I die. Each one, reach one. If I can teach you something, Sherelle, make sure you go transfer it to somebody else. Mm-hmm. Betty, if I can teach you something, make sure you go give it to somebody else. There's no reason to hoard information because that's a lack mindset. You can't make no type of money thinking broke. You can't go no place thinking broke.
That's right.
Okay? You got to share knowledge. So I got 1.3 million views on my YouTube right now. I share a lot of knowledge. I share a lot of information. A lot of people I recruit come from YouTube. Okay. So credit is what?
King.
So everybody need to get this book. For my team, guys, I'm going to be giving you more books so that you can get. I have Grant own book. I just ordered this today. This is another book, right? You need to have at least 100 books in your library, friends. Okay. The Compound Effect.
Are you getting those books from the back office?
I posted it in the group. Here goes another book by one of my mentors, Jay Morrison. This man's a beast right here. He does real estate. And he has another book called The Solution. Okay? The Solution. He's all about empowering Black people to win. So The Compound Effect is an amazing book. Okay? I just got these two books the other day. Okay? And then these two books, I read these all the time. Especially this book right here. Okay? I literally sometimes sleep with this book. Okay, you can't even close no more. Okay, I'm reading it, right? Remember, I said we got to master. We have to master something, and we can't just master being broke our whole life. Okay, because most people have mastered being broke. Most people have mastered being in debt. Let's master getting wealthy. Okay, that's the name of the game, friends. So if you guys want to say anything, you can. Whoever invited you, friends, we are part of a company called MYEcon, right? And I absolutely love it because it focuses on everything that these books are talking about. Financial independence, building your credit so you can have access to other people's money, so that you can build wealth for you and your family. It's only $35 a month. If you're over 25 years old and you don't have $35 a month, friends, I'm telling you right now, you're going to live in agony. You're going to live in heartache and pain. Okay? I need to get those books. So some people saying get those books. That's right. I'm going to tell you that right now. Get those books, guys. That's my guy, Jay. I love Jay. Okay? So, guys, ladies on the panel, if you have anything to say, Dominique, Rashinta, did you guys get some value from this book mastermind?
Yes. Are you going to have a meeting?
Yeah.
Are you going to have a meeting next Monday?
No, we're meeting for what? A book?
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time I did this, right? See, it takes time. You have to see. It takes time to read these and then implement this stuff, right?
Okay.
Right. I'm a spontaneous person too. I might say, "Oh, you might as well get this book. We're gonna do a mastermind," right? You know. And those who listen, those people that listen to me actually go make money and win for real. Those that don't, they just, still my fans. That's all. Okay. That's how it works. So
we might need to do another one on this book because there's a lot of stuff in it.
Did you guys get any value from this? Someone saying, do this again, Tanisha. This was great. So this was like a live class. Okay, a live class on building wealth and understanding credit. You guys got value from this tonight?
Definitely.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Okay, awesome, guys. So I'm here. Like I said, we are part of a company. Whoever invited you here, get their link. It's only $35 a month. Like I said, if you don't have $35 a month for the next 12 months, you're going to live in agony. Okay, you're going to live in heartache. You're going to live in pain, friends, right? We want to stop that. It's enough pain in the world right now, okay? We want to be the force, okay? We want to help people break those chains. We want to help people break out of bondage, right? Remember, the most chains is on your mind, and we want to be able to break them, right? We want to be able to break them, bust out, right? Fly, right? Let's be eagles and not ducks. Okay, guys, so what's today? Happy Monday night?
Yep.
Tonight, right?
Magnificent Monday
night. Okay, so you guys should took notes. Now you have something to look forward to. If you're not in MYEcon, make sure you get in MYEcon tonight, friends. Have a great night, guys. See you soon.